Hey, what up? This is Capisce.
Drumma boy, D-boy, fresh.
Yeah, and you rocking with thisis50.com.
Hey, yeah.
We moonwalking in church socks, nigga. Come on, man. Drumma boy, what's up, bud?
What it do, man? What it do, man? Hey, yeah.
You always putting somebody on, man. And every time you done been here, you know, you done introduced us and turned us on to something that was gonna turn into something.
That's right.
Man, yo, introduce your dog.
And my dog, Zay Capisce.
Hey, Capisce.
You know what I'm saying? We in the slum for real.
That's a dope ass name right there, Zay Capisce.
Yeah, man, Capisce.
Capisce.
Man, how you get that, Zay Capisce?
In the building. When I was doing my time, I used to kick it with the Italians here. They liked it, the country niggas, so. You know what I'm saying? They kind of stuck with me when I come home.
Zay, and they like, hey, Zay Capisce, you in charge of the sausages tonight.
Yeah. you over the sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were saying you were locked up in Fed for 8 years.
Yeah.
So that means you ate pretty good then, huh?
Yeah, I did. I ate pretty good.
Yeah. What was the most extravagant meal you had inside the bank?
I used to make these things from scratch. We call them pizzones, right? I used to sell them too. I used to hustle them in the building.
Really?
Yeah, I used to make
You a
the
caterer?
flour from scratch. It was the hustle. Whatever you could do to hustle to feed yourself and provide for yourself, you know, that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? So I cook, hustle, sell, whatever. It can be sold, whatever.
But how do you even market that in prison? Like, hey, I'm selling pizzones now. Well, how can I take your order?
Nah, you be like, they might just see me come out my cell eating. I'm like, damn, what bro eating? Goddamn, why you eating like that and we eating? We going uphill. You know what I'm saying? That's what it turned into.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So say, man, what turned you on to Homeboy, man?
With Drum.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we got this slum record we pushing in the city. In the
Slum.
street, slum. Yeah, off this OG2 project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how did y'all hook up?
Crumb. Tell him how.
Chrome.com is crazy because, like, you know what I'm saying? Bro reached out to me, you know what I'm saying? Called me, and like, Chrome don't call you or talk to you about shit. Like, he ain't never called me talk about no artist. You know what I mean? And just, you know what I'm saying? Out the blue, Chrome was like, listen, man, I gotta play for you. I gotta move. You know what I mean? My guy, you know what I'm saying? He got what you need. Woo, woo, woo. I think it'll be a good look for y'all to work together. So I was like, shit, let's link it up. You know what I'm saying? He came out to Atlanta, played the music, and you know, I kind of got in tune with everything he already had. And then he was like, man, I got this one beat. I don't really know what to do with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got this one beat. I like, play that motherfucker. And shit, I just went in the booth. You know what I'm saying, laid down a couple of references and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, came back out, put that joint together, you know what I'm saying, the hook was done. And he was like, man, I think I'm gonna get VL Deck on this thing, you know what I'm saying? He put his verse on there, VL Deck came through, the rest was history.
Just like, you always make this shit sound too easy, bro. Every
I mean,
time
you
you
know,
talk to me,
it
I'm
was
trying
all one
like,
motion.
okay, I'm taking notes,
Yeah.
and it's still, after you even say it, it sounds easy. I can't feel like I could do
It's about capturing the moment,
it. Okay.
and that's it, you know what I'm saying? As long
You a
as
wizard,
all
bro.
the elements
You're a
of-
wizard.
Yeah. All the elements of who you want on a project, you need to have them people in one room. You know what I mean? And that's what kind of set the tone, you know what I'm saying? The beat, the hook, the verse, the phone call, you know what I'm saying? And the people who really fuck with you, that's who you know who fuck with you. Like, if I call your phone, you answer. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you miss the call and you call me right back, you know what I'm saying? They're like, okay, bam. You know what I'm saying? Crum called me, I answer the phone. I ain't talked to Crum in shit 2-3 months. But when he called me, man, what's up, Crum? And shit, had I not answered, I would have missed the play. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about, you know, capturing that moment.
Say, what is it like working with Drumma Boy? And you be honest.
Now, before I caught
If you don't fuck with this nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, before I caught my case, I was trying to get with Drum.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a week before I caught my case, I had management pressing, trying to get with him. But I ended up getting jammed and going down. And when I came home, and Crumb was like, he just hit me, was like, hey, I told Drumma Boy about you. I was like, that shit, that was crazy.
Hold on, you saying 8 years before?
Yeah, before I went to prison.
You was
like a week before I went to prison, the first thing me and my manager had agreed on was she needed to be getting in touch with Drumma Boy.
And but while you was in prison,
So I went to prison. Yeah, so I'm in prison. I'm plotting,
in touch with
strategizing. Like my plan is still the same.
That's kind of crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It just got better though. I got more strategic.
How do you feel about that, Drumma Boy? What do you even say when you hear some shit like that?
What you mean?
Like he was trying to get with you before he went in. then while he was in for 8 years, you was on his things to do list when he got out?
I mean, I hear it all the time, like everybody trying to get at it, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, the ones that's meant to be, it's gonna get to me. You know what I'm saying? If it's divine, you know what I mean, and it's on God's schedule. So I just let it happen accordingly and let it happen naturally. You know what I'm saying? And that was like the first time I heard of bro, you know what I'm saying, through Chrome and all that shit. When I went to a page, went to the Instagram, I'm like, damn, bro, been out 18 months, but he figuring something out. You know what I'm saying? Project finna drop. On God, I already dropped one project. I'm already on my second project already. I'm looking at the features. I'm looking at who fucking with him. Like, it ain't. Some people, when you see their features, you know it's deeper than just the payment. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, some of these niggas ain't doing features for just no money. Like, you gotta be who you say you is. You know what I'm saying? And all of that shit matters. Like, just being in that circle. You know what I mean? Of you know what I mean? Like, real shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of easy to kind of, you know, present and deliver when the opportunity present itself.
Hey, will we ever hear a Drumma Boy project?
Yeah, My Brother's Keeper. You know what I'm saying?
And you rapping on that?
All through the project, My Brother's Keeper. The whole thing, My Brother's Keeper. You late, but you gotta check it out, you know what I'm saying? I dropped it on 223 when I lost my brother. A lot of people calling this the through the wire moment for me. You know what I mean? Like a Kanye, and just turning a tragedy into a positivity. My brother was shot and killed outside my store, just like Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? So it's this the cat who I learned everything from as far as making beats. The first nigga I wanted to be like. I wear bruh clothes, everything. He 14 years older than me. You know what I mean? So as far as inspiration, motivation, and just having somebody to look up to, he was it. You know what I mean? And I felt like once they took him from me and I got his kids, like he died right before his son turned 16. He passed right before his daughter turned 13, going through puberty. Like this me, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like filling this void. 4 kids, 3 grandbabies. So first song on the project, Family Straight. That's all it's about, making sure the family straight, period, point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? And man, I gotta drop a project that's in dedication and make sure his legacy live on. Another title on the project, Live On, going crazy. BET, Revolt, video going crazy, you know what I'm saying? And it was just a good venting method and process for me to be able to, you know, get that pain out, you know what I'm saying? Suki Hana, Amaretta, Asian Doll, all on the project as well. You know what I mean? So definitely check that thing out, man. My Brother's Keeper. And then we also dropped the collective project with my squad, kind of just showcasing the roster, who on the album, who we got on the team, you know what I mean? And just the diversity of sound that we have from, you know, the urban pop, contemporary to hip hop, to rap, to R&B, and everything in between.
What do you call this phase of your life right now?
I feel like I'm going through like a Puff moment, or like, you know what I'm saying, when Puff first started Bad Boy, you know what I mean, or Russell Simmons when he got down, stumbled upon LL Cool J, you know what I mean, and for me, like I've made so many other artists, you know what I mean, pop and rich and got hits with them and whatnot, but I haven't really built that under my own label and organization, so that's what we're focusing on next, you know what I mean.
So it's your time.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
You saving all the good shit for you.
Nah, I'm producing good shit for everybody. You know what I mean? It gotta be organic. See my shit. Like I can make a hit on somebody else's shit. I don't have to produce the beat. You know what I mean? I'm rapping on all other, you know what I'm saying, beats, and I'm rapping on my own shit on My Brother's Keeper.
I've never heard anybody say that before. I've never heard a producer say that.
Yeah, no, I love, you know, like Kenny Music, Killer Music out of Nashville. That's my nigga, my partner. S.E. Trill, he did Go This Way on the album. Tay Keith on the project, he did No Feelings featuring Amaretta. So, you know what I mean? I like to vibe with cats, man. Shout out to DJ Squeaky, Carlos Brody, Slice T, all the legendary producers. R.I.P. Insane Wayne. Like, I vibe, you know what I'm saying? Justice League, I love them, you know what I'm saying? I love working with producers, Mike Will, Lex Luger. I don't care who it is, you know what I'm saying? I love the producers. It ain't never competition, you know what I'm saying? The streets or the media can make it seem like that. 808 Mafia, I love them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Hit Boy, I love them niggas. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Whoever it is, bro, send some heat. I'm jumping on that motherfucker, putting some flavor on, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of flavor, some kind of sauce, bam. Somebody gonna want it.
Biggest misconception about Drumma Boy, what is it?
That I just make trap beats. That I'm just, you know what I'm saying, a trap producer. Like, bro, I'm a real musician. You know what I'm saying? I read, arrange, compose. You know what I mean? I do movie scores, I do soundtracks, you know what I'm saying? Like I play clarinet, I play Beethoven, Mozart, Sebastian, Sibelius, you know what I mean? As well as, you know what I mean?
That's that
trap,
lingo right there.
You know what I mean? Country.
Big
You know what I
love.
mean? Like it ain't no genre I can't do. Like jazz music, anything you want, you know what I mean? I can do it.
All right, man, so let's get back on Zay project, man. What we doing right now?
OG2.
Mixtape, album,
Yeah,
EP.
all the way. OG2, everything, everywhere, on all platforms.
Oh, right now.
Right now.
Go get that,
Go
not
get
now,
it
but
now.
right now.
Not now, but right goddamn now.
What we gonna find out about you on this project, bro?
The authenticity. It's a gap in the game. Like, that OG2 is the plug. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gonna hear my voice, my sound, my struggle, my history, my now, my future. You gonna hear it.
Are you trying to fit in, or do you feel like you do fit in this day and time inside the music and whatnot?
I believe the way the game orchestrated, you make it what you want it to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people try to fit the wave, and you got ones that make the wave. You got ones that inspire the wave. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like where you fall. And I feel like me, I'm my own way. Like I'm inspired by all of the music that's being made, but I'm me though. You know what I'm saying? That's what OG2 gonna show you.
Do you feel the pressure to keep up, Drumma Boy?
Bro, this shit like hooping. You know what I mean? And the thing about musicians and music, like you look at, it's cats that's 20, 30, 40 years older than me still making hits. You know what I mean? Like it don't stop. Like you look at Quincy Jones, every different decade of his life, he did something different and did something that you wouldn't expect him to do or evolve to. You know what I mean?
Nuts.
So for me, it's like, bro, I just have fun with what I do every day. You know what I'm saying? And the people appreciate that. They appreciate the releases and the sound, the choices, the delivery, making the plays, plugging people, and unifying people. You know what I mean? People remember seeing me with Nipsey on one side and the game on one side. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, Welcome to My City, putting Gotti and, you know, all of the top rappers in Memphis all on one project. You know what I mean? Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. So, I mean, as far as staying relevant, like, it's just about delivering to the people as long as you can, you know what I'm saying? And staying loyal and dedicated to, like, your true passion. You know what I mean? And as long as you're doing that, bro, we going up.
Is Drumma Boy underrated?
I think I'ma always be underrated, but you know what I mean? It's like, that's what you want. Coming from an underdog city like Memphis, you know, people told me trap wasn't gonna work. You know what I mean? You know, my pop friends, cause I was pretty much raised from the orchestra. So a lot of his friends, they'd be, you know, cool with me to 10, 11, 12, 13. Once I started doing beats, 14, 15, you know, people start turning their back, or your son doing rap music or trap music. Like, we ain't even, trap was a location when I was, you know what I'm saying, doing beats. Like crunk and crunk music and like, you know what I'm saying, 3-6 Mafia, Ball and G, and you know what I'm saying, all of that was popping when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? 3-6 Mafia, Get Bug, John took crunk music to a whole nother level. Then came trap. You know what I mean? Gotti was like the first trap rapper that I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? That was talking white all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Then I met Jeezy, then I met Gucci, then I met Tip. And to me, that's like the top 4 trap rap.
Hold on, come on, that. So we can't give trap the T.I.?
Yeah, I say that's the top 4.
I'm talking about even before Gotti.
Gotti. I'm talking about where I met trap rap.
Gotcha. That's right.
So I didn't grow up in Atlanta. A lot of people think I'm in Atlanta. I didn't know
Right.
Tip. Like when Gotti was dropping music, Tip didn't have I'm Serious out. So if you do the history, Tip made trap more popular. You know what I'm saying? And Tip my nigga, like this is my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about where I know trap music from as far as the trap talk. It might not have even been claimed as trap music yet, but the first nigga I talked that I made beats for, and I'm talking about guy that brought me 5,000 for like 8 beats. The first album that he dropped was Life, but he had projects before then, you know what I'm saying, coming out of Ridgecrest. You know what I'm saying? So like the first song that took off for me was That's What's Up. When you see me shout it, pop your collar, then you holler, that's what's up. You know what I mean? And just all the projects way before Cocaine Music, CMG, I'm talking about Inevitable Entertainment. You know what I mean? So that was like the first trap rap that I got familiar with. And when I went to Atlanta, the first nigga to call me out and was like, you know, Jeezy was like, nigga, that shit you and Gotti do, nigga, that shit, boy, I need some of that shit. When I first got under Jeezy ear, that was the first thing he said to me. He like, boy, that shit you and Gotti on, nigga, that shit, I need some of that shit. You know what I mean? Cause Jeezy love horns. And then and throughout the whole That's What's Up beat, you just hear horns and trumpets and whatnot. So Jeezy gravitated to that sound off the rip. You know what I mean? And then I came and did Standing Ovation. You know what I'm saying?
Standing Ovation.
Absolutely.
Nigga, that's my shit right there.
Absolutely.
Nigga, let me tell you something, man. I used to straight drop this, ziplock that. Man, dog, I remember that me and Lil Duval was listening to that shit when it first came out. And we were both sitting there like, man, we could do this shit.
Yeah.
We can take a dime and
Yeah.
turn it into 20 and take
Yeah.
it 20. And then, man, hold on, turn this shit off.
Yeah.
We had to turn this shit off, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was like the orchestra to the streets.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, what was you thinking when you was making that beat? Did you know it was gonna be what it was
You
gonna be?
ain't lying.
Standing Ovation, man. I was
And
just
it's like 03.
making it, yeah. When we was making it and going through the motions and whatnot, and I stayed in Stone Mountain at this time in Atlanta. I had just moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
And Jeezy was like, man, I'm wrapping up my album. He had called me like 15 times. I was on the game. I took a little break. You know, we jumped on the Xbox for a little minute. Bone your ass right quick, you know what I'm saying? And shit, my phone, I go back to my phone, that motherfucker was like 15 missed calls from Coach K, 15 missed calls from Jeezy. I'm like, oh shit. So I called Jeezy back first. And Jeezy answered the phone, what it do? He was like, man, nigga, I need this beat, man. I need this beat, man. I'm finna put Jay. He was like, I'm finna put Jay-Z on this beat. I was like, word, let me hear that jump. He played me the beat, and the beat, I had sold the beat like 4 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you now, I sold the beat to Young Sneed at Big Cat. So when I met Gucci, I'm in the office picking up my money for the beat that I sold to Young Sneed when I met Gucci. And waiting on that check, me and Gucci did a photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy as hell. So
This
the
is
original,
fucking nuts.
so the original Standing Ovation beat I sold to Young Sneed. And he was the main priority artist at Big Cat Records at that time. So fast forward, I tell Jeezy, man, shit, the beat sold, blah, 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 the shit gone. That shit dust, bro. It's like, I told him, I was like, man, it's like some work, nigga. You get some nigga work, goddamn try to get that same work back the next week. Ain't no swapping, that shit dust, nigga. That shit gone, you know what I mean? So I just like, shit, man, give me the acapellas, I redo another one. You know what I'm saying? I do one for you better. Oh man, you ain't gonna be able to top it, man. Da, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. So he ended up giving the acapellas to 2 or 3 other producers. Called me back 3 days later, like, man, listen, man, these niggas can't get it right, man. I'm gonna give you this acapella, man. You come through for me on this shit, I got you for life. I'm like, all right, shit. I go up to Patchwork, I stay in Stone Mountain, I probably have about $200 to my name, you know what I'm saying? I just paid up my rent. Shit, I go all the way down to Patchwork, fill up the tank. Stone Mountain to Patchwork, probably like a 47-mile drive. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't, you know, it's nice. Nice little, you know, 40 minutes, 35 minutes. Get to Patchwork, pick up the acapella, take it back to the house, do a version, take it back to Patchwork. So I get to Patchwork for the first time with the first version like 11 o'clock, 12 midnight. He turned it in the album the next morning. I played the Standing Ovation first version for him, and he was just like, nah, that ain't it. So I go back, do another version, get back to the studio probably like 2 a.m. He was like, that's close. It's close. Last way home, it's probably like a quarter of gas left in my car. Popped in Trap or Die and listened to the whole mixtape all the way to the crib. And I was like, man, this nigga, one thing about it, it's gonna be some horns in the beat. Every fucking beat, every song you hear horns, trumpets, horns, trumpets, horns. So I was like, all right, standing ovation, that's the first sound that I'm gonna go to. And I just put them horns in that bitch. And that shit just sounded so good with them, hey. You know what I'm saying? I knew that shit was a match. Put the drums, ain't nothing to do with the drums. You know what I'm saying? But once that horns and the music, pulled back up on Jesus probably like 5:30 in the morning and played him the final version of Standing Ovation that actually came out. Leslie Brathwaite, Coach K, all of them in the studio waiting on me because this is the last song that's finna make the album. Everything else mixed, mastered, ready to go. Pull up in that motherfucker 5:30. Played that bitch, man, that's the first time I heard Jesus say, ha ha. Like live in the flesh, you know what I'm saying? Before you even heard it on the record and shit, that was Standing Ovation. That's my first platinum plaque. You know what I mean? So it just took that drive, that determination to say, man, fuck that. Like I gotta be on this album, nigga. This the hottest thing coming out of Atlanta. You ain't seen no artist blow out of the A out the street like Jesus.
No.
You know what I mean?
Remember where
and he ain't even from Atlanta.
He ain't from Atlanta.
But it was just like, it was just a project that it was like, as a producer, nigga, to get the name and like, ain't shit hot as this right now. This a project, like every producer who knew you was on that project, like I probably made like $250,000 within a month after that album dropped. No bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here. Do you remember how crazy Peachtree was? When he did Visions, Visions and all that shit.
Man, AG Entertainment.
Down.
Man. AG Entertainment.
It was nothing. I ain't never seen Atlanta like that before.
Yeah, nah, Jeezy, and you know, it was a lot of the BMF movement. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think he was BMF, but he was just really showing them around and putting them up on the hot spots, introducing them to the DJs and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It was just a family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You miss BMF?
Man, I miss all them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of cats that's still moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? And doing things, but you know, you don't never want to see, you know, no nigga incarcerated. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's too much opportunity out here in the world for us to get to. You know what I'm saying? And had we been able to make some music, you know what I'm saying? I'm almost positive I could have delivered some smashes for BMF. You know what I'm saying? So.
Now, let's talk about the BMF, the project. How excited are you about this to actually turning into, you know, entertainment?
Man, hey, 50 putting it together, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, anything y'all need on the music, on the beats.
You can score it.
Hey, man, come on,
you
man.
You can score that.
With the soundtrack, you know what I mean? We got some singles.
Turn that shit in, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Turn that shit in, man. Put some of that Zach Capisce on there, man.
You got there right.
Yeah, man. Hey, come on, man.
You got some Black Mafia family.
We got some songs,
man.
We got some songs that'll fit that motherfucker, boy.
Okay, we taking submissions.
Yeah, come on, man.
Word, man. Hey, listen, I know y'all got some more famous shit to do, man. Is there anything that y'all want to tell? This is 50 before we get up out here. But Zay, you're not leaving without dropping a couple bars on.
Already. Big Glocks in a trap spot, nigga trying me and I'ma blast off. Moonwalking these church socks, I'm a long way from where I sold rocks. This me and your hit could be orchestrated from a 10-speed. New AP 48G situated my wrist be.
Moonwalking in church socks, bro.
Yeah, long way from where I sold rocks.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't do it to him like that. hey, Zay, I'm finna go get caught up. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm finna go get the project as soon as not now, but right now.
Right now.
And yo, drumming boy, yo, I didn't know that was you on your shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah. Me, my brother's keeper, man. Go get that thing. The
Word.
collective project.
Are you out performing these songs too?
Oh yeah, we
live in front of folks.
Man, come on, bro. We been moving.
You ain't scared, bro.
What you talking about, bro?
Man, I apologize.
What you talking
I
about?
didn't mean to disrespect you.
Yeah, I ain't understand that.
I know when you fish out of water, though. This is a whole nother lane, right?
Man, listen, man. I ain't understand that one.
All right, well, there it is, man. Well, shit, I'm going to go ahead and take your word for it, and I'm going to be at the next show.
Yeah, come on, man.
Well, like I always say, you just can't say you're really something you got to be, man. We open, we out of here. Do you have something in mind? Y'all go to commercial. And don't kiss the moles in the mouth unless you got to.